Okay.
All right, so we're still trying to figure out how to navigate through multiple platforms streaming. Anyway, I am Shalonce. Welcome to Sip and Slay with Shalonce. I have a special guest star with me today, the one and only my daughter, Kiara.
Hey
Can we
y'all.
clap for Kiara? I don't know how to do all that clapping stuff on here yet, but we'll have it down by, episode live 5. Um, so we are just getting together kind of to recap phase 2 and kind of discuss some of the things and the topics that we went through for phase 2. Um, and then kind of making sure that we can just talk about these wonderful drinks that I concocted this sequence or this phase. So for starters, let's just get started with the first drink. Is the This drink is Soft Glam. Now, Kiara, you haven't had this yet, and I'm gonna give it to you and add a little bit of ice. I don't like too much because we don't want it watered down at all. I'm gonna give you that. So with the Soft Glam, all of the drinks this phase, the ingredient is sparkling water. This sparkling water for Soft Glam is actually pink lemonade sparkling water. Again, you can pick it up. It's all the ingredients are in the episode. You can find on YouTube. But this one has gin, lychee, pink lemonade, and lime, as well as honey syrup. Okay, so sip and slay, babe.
Cheers.
Tell me what you think.
Oh, it's really good.
Like that, don't you?
Mm.
Yeah.
The gin is good.
Gin is good, and I'm not a gin drinker. Now, my sister, she's a gin drinker.
Hey, just seen you log in. Hey, Shador London.
Hey, just was talking about you. Dior would love this after she has my beautiful little niece. This is going to be a drink I'm going to make for her when I go to London to see her. But this is the Soft Glam. Again, it has gin, lychee.
She said, I want now.
You're pregnant.
I'll enjoy it for you.
Yes. So it has lychee, honey syrup, lime, and pink lemonade sparkling water. Now, that was really hard to find. If you can't find pink lemonade sparkling water, so when I went to go get it today, they were out because I guess everyone has been trying to make this drink that I told them about. The cherry limeade by LaCroix works great too because it kind of gives you that pink lemonade taste. So, but let's talk about the topic that we had discussed when sipping on Soft Glam. And yes, shout out to the Seahawks. We up in here, Super Bowl champs. We had to represent the West Coast, 206-425-360-253. We are up in this place.
You know what it do,
I mean,
boo.
even though Geno Smith is at another team, I know he wish he wasn't, but, I'm still repping the Seahawks. Let's go, team. We won that. So, yeah, we're going to stay repping that. And I love that I was able to do a phase and wear my jerseys because it was happening as it was as I was recording. Hey, Mom. All right. So, as the recap, let's talk about the first recap. So, the first recap was about discipline. So, when you hear the word discipline and you think of your relationships, your working, and your personal self,
Okay.
what does discipline mean to you?
Restriction. And I say restriction because when you have discipline, you are able to restrict yourself from emotionally reacting to situations, whatever that is, whether that's with your kids, with your boss, with your spouse,
With clients?
with clients, yeah, especially with clients because
Speaking of clients, Dior, listen, I wouldn't have had no discipline had I been in London after what you told me today because I don't play that about my family. Just know that. So anyway, we'll talk about that on another one.
Right.
But yes, you're
but
right.
yeah,
Restriction.
and I think sometimes restriction and discipline can sound like a negative thing, but I feel like it's actually a sense of like structure. You know what I mean? It goes all together with being able to, hold yourself together, maintaining your composure, maintaining that professionalism, maintaining, you know, respect if it is a confrontation as far as, you know, words and things like that. So, yeah,
That's good.
Being able to control yourself.
For me, for discipline was it is a restriction. I agree with that. But it was restricting myself to make sure I get things done and not let distractions prevent me from doing what I needed to do. Whether in my personal life, like making sure I go to the gym and start walking and going to trap aerobic. Shout out to Trap Fit. Making sure that if I'm dating, that this person isn't taking up so much of my time that I can't spend time with going to church and focusing on God and or getting my business plans done. Discipline for me also in Shador world is going to Shador when I have no clients. When I literally have zero bodies on the books and on the table, but I know that I need to go organize those lashes. Like, I know I need to go organize those lashes. I went and I did do that when I created this episode, but it's always going in whether or not you have someone you're booked and busy, or if you have nothing going on. It's going in, handling your business, doing some marketing, posting content, creating something, making a video. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to discuss discipline in the episode, because it can range from a lot of things.
Yeah, especially in the professional world. I think that's the easier place to like not be disciplined in when you're an entrepreneur, because it's like if you don't see the clients, like you said, oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna go, but it's like, no, if they were there, you would be there. Right. So still showing up and doing the same things, organizing your stuff, recording content. I've seen a couple videos where people were like, a lot of these scenarios, I haven't even had any clients, but at the same time, I'm creating scenarios just because I know that this is what happens. So I just spent the whole day recording content
and making it look like it's happening, because you know it can happen. Now, would you say discipline, how would you, if you had these two words together, discipline and distraction, do you think they go together?
Absolutely.
And why?
Because if you don't have discipline, then you are easily distracted. And if you're easily distracted, then you clearly don't have discipline.
Correct. Sip and slay, babe. I like that. Yes. Okay. Love that. All right. So put some comments into the chat about what you think about discipline. Kiara's going to have to read it for me because I can't read that little stuff up close. And
don't forget to like and share the live, y'all.
I've been drinking. No, we
she
just
ain't
started.
Been drinking because mine is lower than hers.
No, it's not. Kiara, look at that. And we still got 3 more to go. Anyway, so yes, keep liking, posting, reshare, tag, send this out to other people.
Yes.
This is for beauty, people in the beauty industry, whether you're a barber, whether you do nails, whether you are, and I won't even say beauty, let's say in the personal care industry. So if you do massages, so we talk a lot about how to discipline yourself in being an entrepreneur. I guess it could really work for anybody. We do focus a little bit on beauty things there, but it definitely can be reached out to everyone. And you get to make a good ass drink. Now, who doesn't want to make a good drink while talking about things that can heal yourself? I mean, that was the whole purpose of why I created Sip and Slay. It was for me, it was healing. Oh, look at that grandbaby. All right.
Discipline. Now that we're on the topic of discipline, let's talk about grandkids.
No, there's no such thing as discipline for grandkids. That's I rebuke that. That is no such thing.
Rebuke. It says spoil the child, spare the rod, spoil the child.
For parents, not grandparents. Whatever. Don't use no rods on my grandbabies. All right. So the next one, are we finishing it? We're gonna finish it all. Go to the next drink.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it.
Bottoms up.
So again, if you like this drink, this is the Soft Glam. It is lychee, pink lemonade, sparkling water. It is gin. Now I use Bombay. Now I know my sister likes Hendrix. She likes that old man gin. I use this. And then honey syrup. Now, I don't recommend using pure honey. So if y'all trying to get fancy and organic, don't do it because it does not blend. So if you're going to do anything, you want to use honey syrup. And I'll put a link into the chat one day. I ain't learned how to do all that yet. So
Yes.
walk
This
with
is
me.
very to me it gives very like summer drink. It's very refreshing. Like it's very light. It doesn't feel like even the bubbles that are added to it doesn't feel like super harsh. It like mixes very well. It I can see this
I call it
being a good
a dream
like,
in a glass. Like a sweet
that.
dream
Yeah,
in
like
a
you
glass.
could just lay out somewhere and just
Yes.
sit, wind blowing around you.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Oh, Puerto Rico. Okay, so we're drinking it down the hatch.
Yep.
Mm.
Cheer.
Yeah. All right, on to the next drink. I am going to be drunk,
Hendrix is the best. I don't know about gin. I'm not a big gin drinker, but that was not bad. I could definitely drink gin with that. Like
Again,
if I was to be drinking like a
Yeah, and I'm
mixture,
not
that
a-
would be really good.
I'm not a gin drinker. I like vodka.
very soft.
You like tequila, which I have tequila here for you today. I have two
I like
drinks with
liquor.
tequila. Tequila.
I like local.
But this next drink is my favorite. I love mezcal. So this next drink
Tastes
is
like rubbing alcohol.
what, tequila? Dior hates it. Okay, this next one is called the Mezcal Muse. Okay? And Kiara doesn't like mezcal. I love it. It's like the granddaddy of tequila. It's smoky. I wish I had a cigar.
It's like if you walked into a cigar bar
And had a
they
drink.
and they gave you your liquor with the cigar dipped in it.
if they gave you what a charge, huh?
Yeah, here.
Well, I like
What's
it.
in it? Mezcal.
So this is mezcal. Now the ingredient for this one actually is Martini and Rossi. It's called Fiero. So this drink
liqueur?
here is a liqueur. It's very bitter. So instead of using bitters for it, you use that. It's a little. It's not like bitters where bitters kind of taste grapefruity. That's how it tastes to me, at least. This one's kind of like bitter cherries.
Oh,
to me.
Okay.
So it gives you a flavor, but
like
it's still
sweet,
kind of
syrupy,
but bitter still.
bitters.
Like a tart
Like a-
cherry.
Okay.
If you ever had
Sweet
a
tarts.
tart. No, not no sweet tarts.
Oh.
Not no sweet tarts. But if you ever had tart cherries or tart cherry pie, you probably ain't had that because when I was little, we used to buy them little Hostess cherry pies that had the cream, the icing on the outside. Honey, or we remember with moon pies. We said that was our thing. So anyway, that is what this is. But it doesn't taste like that now. Don't let her make you feel like it's
I haven't
gonna be
tasted
gross.
it yet. I haven't tasted
Yeah,
it, so I don't know what
she
it
has
tastes
no
like.
clue.
I don't know.
But when we were drinking this, the topic of discussion was the price of peace.
I like that.
The price of peace. Now, is there a price that
Absolutely.
you can label on peace?
Is there a price?
Is there a price?
I think
Put
that
it in
price,
the chat. Is
I-
there a price that y'all
I think
can label?
there is a price. So when we say a price of peace, are we speaking specifically dollar amount, or are we speaking price in general?
The
Like,
price of peace. Like
Okay. Yeah, like
the price. Like
yeah. I definitely could say that there is absolutely going to be a price if you want peace.
yes.
There's
And-
always going to be.
And what
a
are you
price.
what kind of things would you pay? Or are you going to pay as an entrepreneur,
Mm-hmm.
again, in your relationships, in your personal life? Because
Oh,
again, that's what Sip
I
and
know
Slay
exactly
is about,
what-
is combining all of those things and being able to have a safe place to discuss
Mm-hmm.
that. So what is that price of peace and what are you paying
I would say
in all those roles?
I would say active and intentional self-building. So whether that's going to a therapist, a mentor, getting a counselor if you're married, or even if you're a parent, really just taking the time to dive into more of the scientific part of how our brains actually, the neuroscience part of how our brains actually work. And I think that peace is a direct correlation to actually learning how to maintain peace. You don't know what you don't know.
Oh.
So if I've been in a chaotic environment my entire life and now I'm just supposed to be peaceful, I'm like, I don't know how to do that. So I think investing, and that can be in, you know, reaching out to and actually having to pay for services, or, you know, reaching out to a pastor or just people that you look up to. But even in the career space, getting a mentor and being able to have people say like, hey, you're taking the hard route, or hey, it's okay to cut this out, or it's okay to not do this, whatever that, however that looks in your business. But being able
and
to
I like
know
that you said that it's okay to not do that, because the price of peace in business is having
being
standards
and being able to say no.
Yes, and being firm and being okay with that, and, you know, being sure that you are representing your policies and sticking to them.
You can have your little $30.
Yeah, for real.
Your
Don't
30
nobody wants your
pounds.
$30. Your 30
Your
pounds.
little 30 pounds.
Yeah, you can have that and a busted lip too. No, I'm just kidding. So peace can look like enforcement, would you say?
Yeah.
It can look like enforcement when it comes to business, I'll say.
Or when it comes to yourself more so, versus like on the opposite end. It's
so you're not
more or less-
enforcing and being
Yes,
rude to
yes.
people, but, you know, sometimes just like, you know, people want to hit you up and be like, hey man, can you
Last
line me
minute.
up real quick? Can you squeeze me in there? Can I get this on the house? I don't got no money. Well, you know, I can't just give you free haircuts, because if I keep giving you free haircuts, I ain't gonna make no money to pay for the place that I'm at.
Or sometimes even if you have a big tipper, they always show up on time, but they got a funky attitude, or they
Ugh.
have a nasty aura or energy about them.
Ugh.
It is okay to be
say
like,
no.
yeah, no, I think I'm gonna fire you as a client.
Yeah, I'm not
Like,
your barber.
I don't think we're a good fit.
I'm
And I
not your
think-
nail artist.
Yeah, and I think that as time goes on, especially for those in the service industry who are doing haircuts, nails, lashes, anything like that, I think that it is very important to be able to set an ideal client for yourself and stick to that. And when people don't match up to that, that's your price of
Exactly.
peace is.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to lose out on that $50,
And
that
Dior and
$30,
I did
whatever.
really well with creating. We called it an avatar. That was our avatar. What did she look like? Who was she? So when people started asking us about our lashes and how much they were, and I'm not paying that much, well, you're not our avatar, because our avatar is a professional working businesswoman who likes to have has extra money that she puts aside for her beauty needs and takes care of herself, and she wants to do this, and she'll travel from wherever to have these things done. And we created her, and that is who we serve now to this day. So it is okay to have that idea, like you said, and keep to it and stick to it. And the Bible says, write it down, make it plain. So
And Neo said, I love her because she got her on.
I love her because
She got her on.
I don't know how to sing though. Okay, she got
It's
it.
cool, I got it. I got it.
Okay,
Dior's
now-
gonna be so mad at us for singing.
She hates when we sing.
Okay.
All right, so sip and slay, babe. Man,
Can I
it's called
chug?
Muse. No, you need to taste it.
My mom told me not to say anything at all. Not to- Actually, I feel like if you're a grown up, I'm not grown yet. I'm not grown. I'm
She
not,
not-
there. But I feel like if you're a grown up and you are into like that cigar bar, you like the cigars, I think this would be a good feminine drink to go with
But I
feeling like,
think
you know.
also a man could drink this and enjoy this.
Yeah, I could see that because it is very smoky. It almost gives like the taste of like an old fashioned that's smoked,
Yeah.
but not so sweet because of the bourbon.
Right.
It's not
Because it's
bourbon,
not sweet.
mezcal.
Yeah, and
Right,
it's not sweet at all. It's kind of tart. It has like a grapefruity kind of the
taste of
flavoring.
tart's
I
not
can't.
bad. It's
yeah,
not really
it's
like
not
a-
too bitter because and I'm sorry. The sparkling water that goes with this is blood orange sparkling water.
Okay, I think that's what I'm tasting more.
It's the
It's
blood
more of the
orange.
blood orange flavor, even more than the liqueur that you have. Because I can taste the bitter, but I feel like it's that blood orange flavor, and I think a garnish of a blood orange would have been perfect.
Yeah.
See, I would like this with a sugared rim just to sweeten it up a little bit. But I like sweet drinks.
Yeah.
But it's really like
yeah. Here, I have
grown.
some
This
sugar.
a grown drink.
Here, I have some sugar. You want to try it? Take the shot and then put a little bit.
I'm about to say,
I'm just gonna give
what
you.
kind of sugar is this?
This is
pretty
gold.
sugar.
This gold
I like
sugar,
this sugar. Where you
girl.
get this from?
I got this.
Wait,
at,
show them that. I
Wait.
like that.
I got this sugar at Total Wine, and it is yummy and crunchy. You like it with the rim? Okay. Next time we make that
I
drink,
like that.
if you have it. So that's good to know. So for those of y'all who like a little bit sweeter drink, go ahead and sugar your rim.
That's the.
And
that
it
would
will
be
help
good.
to complement this. Me, I'm grown. I like mine smoky and hot like me.
I'm gonna have to drink that like a shot.
You have to take it back?
Take it back.
Okay, well, might as well because we have 2 more drinks to go.
Y'all are cracking me up. Bottoms up.
Let's go. Here's to you, mommy. You'll like
What
this
is it?
because you grown like me.
It was there's a up to it. Wait.
Arriba, abajo, el centro y dentro.
Okay, shot it back. Hold on.
I like that. Give me a mustache.
I don't need no narrator. They ain't even supposed to hear you. Snoop just did a video and killed his whole motherfucking thing. Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna get it
And
now.
if I do it,
All right. It's not bad, but I don't like
She don't like
smoky.
mezcal.
I don't like the smoky taste. So that's what is getting me. Is like even in what's those the
She
old
don't-
fashions. I don't like the smoky taste.
and I like that. All right. Now, this next drink was episode 3. And yes, it was about me. Pretty, powerful, and present. Okay.
Yes. Come on, bring the sandwiches. Come on. Come join us.
Let's go. Oh, that's my girl. Yes, I got you. Do not forget. And that sandwich she made me when we was getting my nails done. Fire, Mariah. Yes. So Mariah's going to be my nail guest star in our next live. I'm so excited to bring her from MPN Nails.
Yes.
Well, it's actually MP Nails. Sorry, my bad. But that's my look. You see me? She keep me together.
My personal nails.
Yes, I think.
I don't even know
I
if
think
that's
it's her
what it
last
stands
name
for,
is
but-
with the P, but it's Mariah. I think. I don't know. I could be lying. I never asked her. I just get my nails done.
Mariah, put it in the comments. What
Yes,
is
let
it?
us know what that P
So
is.
we can know.
Pretty.
My
That is
pretty
it.
nails.
My pretty nails. My pretty nail. What's the P?
It's gonna be a hoot us together.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. A riot.
I'm gonna sit right in the background.
Okay, so the next drink now. This drink, oh my gosh, it is so pretty. Her name is Pink Panthera.
I do like the pinky.
Oh my gosh, this is Shador
She's very pretty.
in a glass.
She has to have ice.
Yes.
You'd prefer.
One. I would
Wow, look
rather
at
it
this
be
drink.
strained, but
Look at this. Look at this drink, y'all.
It
This
is-
so pretty. It reminds me of like a lava lamp, like that very like
yeah, when it be bubbling.
yeah, it's very pigmented.
So this drink Kiara's gonna love because this is Tequila Blanco. Tequila Blanco, dragon fruit, pink lemonade concentrate.
You should have just
Lime.
named it Pretty Key.
I know that's right. Lime
Mm-hmm.
and pink lemonade sparkling water. What?
Oh, sounded good. Time to taste.
Sip and slay back.
Woo! Give me another one.
Yes, it is. Really
Oh,
good,
this
but
is
It needs
amazing.
to be really, really cold. I think we need some more ice.
I
You want to
think-
go grab more ice?
I think I can see that
When it's
the ice
chill?
Oh, that would be a really good slushy drink too.
Oh, when it's chilled,
Ooh.
chilled, you guys. When it's
That
ice,
was
ice
amazing.
cold, it is so good. Let me tell you. But this is called the Pink Panthera. Shador's signature drink because look at it's our hot pink like we have. Now, when we discussed this, we discussed the topic was pretty, powerful, and present. Now, when I created it, I was thinking more of along the lines that, thank you, that people think if you have 100,000 followers, if you have, lots of, I guess lots of trending views or you're viral and all that, they think that being pretty is what makes you powerful. But to me, I feel like there are so many local artists, local people that are doing beautiful work that don't have 5,000 views. They don't have viral moments. But when you see their work, you know their work. And their presence is what makes them powerful. How their clients are faithful, they are regulars, they show up on time, they don't miss their appointments, they send more people. And you may not have ever heard of that person ever before. But if you ask somebody, oh my gosh, where do you get your nails done? And they're like, oh, I go to Mariah. Oh, where do you get your Mariah? If you keep hearing that name over and over and over again, but you don't see this, the big
page.
brand,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that she's not powerful. It doesn't mean that she's not respected. It doesn't mean that she's not present. She's actually very present because her work speaks for itself and it's lasting. She doesn't have to push out. She's doing like the old school way. And I'm just using Mariah as an example. It's the old word of mouth. And that's kind of how Dior and I started off as well. When we started doing lashes about 14 years ago, I might have been longer because Quincy's 16. So anyway, it's so long I can't even remember. When we started doing it that long ago, people could tell, oh, where'd you get your lashes done? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? And it was like, oh, the sisters.
2010?
Yeah, it was 16 years
start
ago.
Of 2010?
Yep, so we've been doing it a long time. That is how we became known. So yeah, we might not have a lot of followers. We have a good following. The ones that are following are loyal. They're not going to stick with us because of a trend and then fall off and go to the next person when the next trend hits.
Yeah.
Our Shadortians is what we call them. They're loyal, they don't play, and they're sticking to us. And I'm going to stand by, I'm going to stick beside them.
That's my man.
And I'm going to stick beside him.
I also, to add to that, just an encouraging word to those who are in the industry and don't see the viral moments and things of that sort. That does not equate to who you are as an artist. And I think it's important to remember that because it is easy for us to get caught up in the hoopla of social media, and we always feel like our us as individuals.
What is that called? Gosh, it's something about imaging with social media.
I don't know.
Me neither. Let me think.
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep drinking.
Ask ChatGPT.
Yeah.
But to just remember that, even in today's world of society, I don't know how many of our viewers are followers of Christ, but to also keep in mind that we are not who we are is not equal to what other people say we are. And as an artist, it's just important to keep what you decide on, you keep it the same. You keep your integrity. You keep, if somebody's saying, oh, but they're doing this cheaper over here because of that's somebody you don't want in your chair. And it's okay to, have standards for yourself and to set that bar for yourself and to meet those expectations without having to compare yourself to other people just because they are viral. Because a lot of people can have a lot of people coming to them, but then all of a sudden you're hearing these stories about, oh, well, I had this infection, or I had this going on, or I couldn't get seen, or this person was running over the time and this and that. I would rather have 10 good clients that come and book every single time than to have 50 bad ones.
Yes, and have 50 bad ones that might show up and might not show up, and they come back and they got someone else's lashes on, and then they want me to know.
So
no way.
Just stay
it's called
focused.
Imposter syndrome.
Oh, imposter syndrome. Okay.
Imposter syndrome.
Yes, but that is the big thing, because I feel like imposter syndrome affects not just our workplace, but it also affects our personal lives too. It's very easy for us to get on social media and say, oh, well, these 8 people are married and they're my age, or these 8 people are single and they're my age and doing this and doing that. But at the same time, what God has for you is for you, and it's important to stay on your own path. That's why He makes your path narrow.
Yes.
It don't say it ain't wide. It's narrow for a reason.
Yeah, so that all can't fit in there.
Exactly. And you are not.
And you're focused on
Yes.
him as that end goal. Only him. So
Yes.
absolutely. I love that. See, and this is so, look at God is so intentional. Because I've been praying about this lately too. I was like, Lord, how can I bring you into Sip and Slay without it seeming gimmicky and not without it seeming like I'm using God to get people to watch? And look at, he said, let me help
I
you.
know I'm going to talk about God. I don't
Listen,
care.
we gonna always talk about Jesus, but he literally just
You
was
can't
like,
get me to stop.
here we go. This is what we're gonna do, because he also gave to me in my mind too. He was like, I sat around and made wine for everyone and discussed the Lord.
Do y'all remember
and
what happened with
discussed it.
Jesus?
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
his mom
so
said,
I
go make
love-
that wine.
yeah.
He said, woman, my time ain't came. She
She
gave
said,
him that.
boy, if you don't go over there and make that wine.
He made that wine.
That's how your grandma make her lips. Do
See?
it again. Do it. Mom, that's your lips.
You better go
Well,
make
she-
that
she be
wine.
like-
And guess what he did? He made that wine.
He made that wine.
He sure did.
So yeah, so I'm thankful that look at my baby. This has been my prayer source since I was she was a baby.
Marion in the house. That's
Yes,
right.
yes. So
Grandma definitely
Marion-
does that face.
Quincy said yes, that is her lips. So she be like,
She gonna get me.
Yes. So Pink Panthera.
I love this one. This is my
Presents.
favorite.
Now, what do y'all think in the comments? We're doing a lot of talking, but include what you think.
Hey, love.
Y'all go back in there and see what you think. Hey, baby girl. And let me know if anyone says what they feel as far as power, pretty presence and powerful.
Yeah, Mariah mentioned word of mouth never fails me. I agree. I think that I trust people who give me a direct referral over somebody saying, "Oh, follow this person." You tell me to follow somebody, I'm less likely to go to their services unless you are telling me, "Oh, they did this for me, they did that for me." When we're having those conversations and talking
And when
about
I can
stylists,
see
yes,
them, and that's
yes.
how I did learn of Mariah. Like literally, I was doing my clients' lashes, and I was like, "Your nails look so good," and she told me about Mariah. And 2 years later, here we are. You stuck with me, girl.
We go together real big.
Real bad, real bad. So the next episode, thanks for hanging in there. We are almost done. I appreciate you guys sticking in here. Please make sure you share us with others.
Yes.
And
And also let us know, give us some feedback in the comment section as well. What else would you like to hear as far as the phases and the drinks? Because even though we already have topics and things like that, it makes for good conversation and things to be able to kind of build off of the topics we already are going to be,
all right. So the next one, I named this after home being missing home. Because we're from Rainier Avenue. That's where our first studio was placed. Not our first one. Was that our first studio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we stepped out on faith,
your first-
it was
your
our
very
very
first-
first one
oh,
was
own
901
stu-
Rainier Avenue, and weirdly, my address is Raynor Avenue now. So this one was Stand Tall and Stand Bright, and this one is going to be the
Wait,
Rainier.
it's another one?
It's another drink.
We didn't finish the first one. I mean, the third one. Hold on. She moving fast, y'all.
I'm sweating.
Wait, we need to cheers. Hold on. We need to drink this one down just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I couldn't.
I'm not going to finish it.
Sip and slay, babe.
I just need to get a little bit extra down. I didn't know it was a whole other drink down
Yes,
here,
there's
y'all.
4 drinks. So, Mariah, get ready because you're going to have 4 drinks, girl. I'm going to get you drunk tonight. It's Friday.
You ain't got no job. You an
ain't got
entrepreneur.
nothing to do.
You ain't got no 9 to 5. You
This
an
one
entrepreneur.
is the Rainier Radiance. Now, it was supposed to be sugar rimmed. I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot.
That's okay.
So, this one is passion fruit puree,
Okay.
tequila blanco,
Okay, so.
agave syrup, and lime. And the topic for this one again was
she
stand
smells
tall
good.
and stand bright, and it's basically saying, again, it's for the client, the entrepreneur that is comparing themselves to thinking everything's a saturated market, or it might not even be an entrepreneur. It's someone who might be thinking, I want to get into this industry, I want to do lashes, but 100 people do lashes. Well, there is a client for you. It is not oversaturated. So stand tall, stand bright. If God has called you to do it, if you feel pressed to do it, if you feel like you've been thinking about it, been writing it out, planning it out, do it. Nothing can hurt. Only thing that can hurt is you not trying to do it. Am I getting drunk?
Shoot or shoot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yep.
So even if you miss it, as long as you keep shooting, you eventually
You're gonna
hit
make
one.
You
gonna hit one. And I think that's a great way to put it, especially in the world of beauty. I feel like everybody gets so
caught up.
They get caught up in the saturation, but I also feel like with us, because we have been in the beauty industry for so long, and y'all longer than me, but I've even been in it for 10 years now. I know, yeah. AJ's 11, yeah. I graduated from aesthetic school 10 years ago.
What aesthetic
almost
school?
11.
Wait, back that up. What aesthetic school did you go to?
Shador School of Aesthetics.
Yes, we were a licensed aesthetic school in Washington.
I almost said studio.
Now, I've been contemplating, do I want to go back to creating another aesthetic school? And I don't think I want to deal with the state.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But
I will say that those type of thoughts and things like that are really just to keep you, and even if because we are on a platform right now, let's just keep it a buck. Everybody wants to be a content creator, but we all feel like we have to have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K all the way to Z in order to do this, when in actuality people usually connect to people who are authentic.
Yep.
So post the content. Post the content.
Let me just sit here, have a drink, and talk.
Yeah. Post the content. Put your feet out there. And even if it doesn't work for the first 50 videos, at some point, people will catch wind. There are millions of people in this world that we have no knowledge of being out there. Somebody
have not reached.
Yeah. And somebody is going to see your stuff and relate to it. And somebody is going to be like, oh, I really like this. I really like that. So just, staying true to who you are and what you believe in, but also, you got to jump in feet first and just do it. Don't be afraid to,
you can
get
do
to
it,
the
put
top
your
of the
back
mountain.
into it. Hey,
I can do it.
Put your back into it. Okay.
So
Rainier.
Rainier.
So this is called the
top.
Rainier Radiance.
Rainier Radiance.
Now,
I was trying to tie it in together. But
yes. But just being radiant and standing out there.
I love how it is. Let me get it a little closer. I love how it's like this yellow color. It looks like it's pineapple, but it's not. It smells really good.
It's passion fruit.
It smells
so
really good.
It is definitely, and it goes really good with the sugar ram. I mean, I was sitting there just licking the sugar off, but I forgot.
Lo said, yes, people aren't themselves. They get so caught up in trying to be like someone else. Yes, even when it comes to the industry, when it comes to being in the beauty field or being or service industry, I should say. Being in those industries, it's like, oh, if I see one person do it this way and they have millions of followers, I have to do it that way. But God is going to shine through you
your way.
So just, stick to it and ride it out,
Yes.
And radiate. Be a Rainier Radiant.
Radiate. Because Rainier, Seahawks, we did win that Super Bowl. I'm just saying. In case you forgot.
Somebody said, I had somebody ask me real quick, who's number 12?
I am. Me. We're 12.
I'm 12.
We're 12. We're 12.
We are 12.
We're 12. And those nails look pretty doing that. Okay. We got to sip this lady.
I thought we already. Cheers. Wait, which water is with this one?
This is blood orange.
Okay, so the blood orange in this one and the mezcal. Now, what was the
other two were pink lemonade sparkling water.
Pink, okay. I like the blood orange with this one, though. I like this way better.
It needs more ice.
I like it warm,
You like it warm? Ugh. I don't like it warm. I want it gobs and full to the top.
I mean, I can see why you want it because it's
cold.
like a very
tropical.
Yes, it is. It is a very tropical.
See, I have to get
drink.
better when I create these drinks. I need to get better at garnishes. I just be making drinks. I just be like, and for many of you that don't know, in raising this beautiful girl here as a single mother, even being with
Don't we
her
look
dad
alike?
for many, many, many years. This is my baby. I had every job you could think of because I was going to make some money. I was going to work so she could have whatever it is she needed and
I'm
ever
a
asked
hustler.
for.
I'm a
So
hustler,
she
honey.
had every brat doll you could think of. If it was one brat, she was getting all 5 of them, every single one of them, and
Indeed.
their outfits to go
And I
with
had
it.
a limousine.
And so I was a bartender. I took bartending
Mm-hmm.
classes. I only worked like kind of private parties here and there because I wasn't really good at like hearing the music because I was too busy like doing this and wanting to dance to work in the bar.
ADHD.
Or in the yeah, I did have that, I think. So I did more private parties. And so for fun, I like to sit and mix and make drinks. So again, that's another way of how Sip and Slay was born. I was making me a drink and I was sitting there complaining about, I would complain about a client to myself. I wasn't even talking to nobody. I was talking to myself, and I was making my drink, and I was like, because these clients got me messed up thinking that I don't know even what I was saying. And then I was sitting there thinking, I was on my phone, and I'm like, well, I should just record it. So I went on a rant on
That's what
Snap.
everybody else do.
I went on a rant on Snap, and then I looked at it, I was like, I'm finna make an episode. I'm finna share this stuff. I mean, at least I can release some tension. And so that's how it came about. So
You just never know who God is calling you to be a blessing to as well.
To
Sometimes
witness
we
to
think,
about.
sometimes we think that God is just putting it on our hearts to do something that's just for us, and really we don't even understand. Our thoughts aren't His thoughts, and our ways aren't His ways. So we can't even comprehend the things that He is setting in alignment for us, but also
do.
not for us, but for other people.
others. It's
and that's
always
the whole
to get
point.
more to come to Him.
Yes. So
And
even
I
just
would
being
rather
able to step out on
I would
faith
rather have a good drink with somebody and bring them to Christ than to be acting holy roly moly guacamole and push them away and push them further to, and knowing that I'm a mess. You know what I mean? So I would never ever want to do that. And especially like with the topics of nowadays is the Christian nationalists and all that stuff. You're pushing more people away from who Christ is than bringing them to Him. So I'd rather bring you to God with a drink.
Y'all forget
Cheers.
about them Pharisees, okay?
Listen, for real. So that is how Sip and Slay came about. But when you think of Stand Tall, Stand Bright, since that was the topic,
Think about me. Look at me.
I know that's right.
Bright.
You bright as hell, girl. Does it make you feel like not? Okay, how about this? Does it make you think of what does it think when you hear the word shrinking to fit? And how does that go with standing tall and standing bright?
Say it one more time. When I'm thinking of shrinking.
So when you hear like shrinking to fit, you know, we were talking about, artists that maybe are more new artists. So I don't want to say people who are in the industry, but more people who are
new, getting
thinking
into it.
about getting into it or just now starting. And them shrinking to fit a mold that they think they have. And then the topic that I created, Stand Tall, Stand Bright. How would you blend those together to talk to someone?
Well, shrinking to fit in, I think, okay, because they're both so opposite. But it can be beneficial to shrink slightly to fit in, because sometimes you need to know what your competition is like. And I think that there is no wrong way to go about that. So if that means that you need to take on an extra service or something because you need to learn, you see that, okay, you're already doing waxing maybe, and you're already doing lashes, and you see that, oh my gosh, like everybody's doing brow tattooing, everybody's doing brow, artistry. Let me get into that. I don't think that shrinking in that sense to fit in, so that way you are, able to get more clientele by having the services that other people are servicing. I don't think that that's like a negative thing per se. But I will say that having those things that you specialize in are what's going to make you stand bright and stand tall and stand out. So even if you aren't doing those things, because you have the things that you specialize in, you are able to do a little bit more with those things. So like for us, example, when we were, well, I would say me, when I was doing a lot of sugaring, Shador had a very, very, very specific way of sugaring. You never come to us for just a service. You are coming to us for an experience. So we're giving you a hot towel or a cool towel, depending on the time of the year. You're getting a mud mask or an aloe mask, depending on your skin, depending on the weather outside as well. So in totality, when you go to these large chain places like, the other people that take hair off of you, I'm not going to name anybody specifically, but
You ain't giving nobody
those
no
places
credit.
at all. When you go to these places, it's an in and out thing. We'll get you done in 15 minutes, you're done, you go on your way. But then you have somebody come to you, and let's say I only offer, waxing and lashes, but when you come to me and you get your wax done, I'm giving you a healing oil. I'm giving you a warm towel to wipe off with. I'm giving you, an extra time to have, slight conversation. I'm walking out and giving you privacy to get changed. Those are the things that set you apart. And so, even though it's not necessarily a bad thing to shrink down and fit in so that you can have and offer some of those services that other people are doing, but just be mindful that there are ways that you can stand bright and stand tall in the services that you do provide,
And
how
making it
you
your
can
own.
yes, and how you can make those better and a better experience for your clientele.
That's a good way to put it. When I think of shrinking to fit, as long as you're, like you're saying, not making it a negative thing, and it's not shrinking to fit someone else's prototype, but shrinking to fit to learn so that you can elevate yourself, so that you can no longer fit and stand bright and stand tall later, I think it's okay to do. Yeah. Always adding a service or learning. You might not even add it to your menu. You might learn a service and never add it onto your menu. But because you know how to do it, you might decide later on, you know what, I'm going to run a special and see how well this does. But because you took that class and you learned about it, you went ahead and did the training. Shout out to, there's going to be a lash class next week. Come take the lash class. It's only $500. You get a pre-kit. Anyway, you can learn something and elevate, and you never know, you might find that that's your niche, and now you have more clients that want to see you for that, because you took the time to offer something that you learned, even though that's something you're not doing on a consistent basis. But it's always good to always elevate, always learn, continue to grow, take classes, take courses. Again, even if you never apply it, you might apply it one day. Even just having the knowledge to say, hey, I took this course. They're doing this new treatment. What you can do, you can go, there's a couple people doing it down the way. You can have this done, X, Y, and Z. Being able to give that information to other people is always a good thing, because then you also are a resource. You're resourceful for them as well.
Yeah.
Too. All right. So that is pretty much all of our topics. I did want to just include that the phase 2 theme of reflection was basically internal posture.
I like that.
So internal for yourself as an artist, yourself in relationships, yourself as just a person, a mom, an aunt, a cousin, just internal posture and how you're standing and representing yourself on a consistent basis, and being able to be that posture in all of those at all times. So again, thank you all for joining with us. I appreciate you guys all. Thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share. I do have a YouTube page. If you type in Shador Studio, you are going to find us. My Instagram page is actually Sip and Slay with Shalance. And then we have an Instagram page for Shador Studio as well. Make sure you're following Shador Studio London, my sister's beautiful business in the UK, the actual UK, London, England. We are worldwide, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So please make sure that you are liking, following, and sharing.
I didn't say it out loud.
Ooh. And give a round of applause for my host. I think she did a good job with me
Thank
today.
for having
I'm gonna
me.
see if
I
I can
enjoyed
try.
it.
I'm gonna see if I can include her as my permanent guest speaker because I need
like
somebody
this.
to read the
Good.
comments when I interview my other guest
can't
stars.
see.
So if she can be the host, and then I'm gonna have. Stay tuned for the next live. Like I said, Mariah is going to be our next guest star for our next live. I will post the dates for that later on. Phase 3 is going to be amazing. So more drinks. We're adding a new liquor. We're going to add whiskey and bourbon.
Ooh, so fellas,
So yes,
I know a lot of the fellas don't like to mix their tequilas and their that, but okay, whiskey and bourbon. I think this is
bourbon. This is going to be
Yes.
for my barber. So please make sure that you're not just sharing me with women. Like I like men. First of all, let's say that. So share me with them. But yeah, make sure the
single
barbers,
ones.
the single ones,
Not for me, for her.
Yeah, for me, all for me. Make sure you're sharing me with them too, because guys should be able to have
And
a
even
place
the
where that they
fitness
can.
industry.
Yeah, I
the
want
fitness industry. I think that
any
would be
kind of personal
any
self-care
personal services.
industry. I want. Oh,
Hi, Zay.
Hi. I'm gonna melt.
Okay.
I'm gonna melt. Okay, you know I love my godchildren, even Lauren. I was trying to be a big girl when she logged on, but yes. So anyway, you guys, make sure you're sharing us with everyone that you could think of in the personal fitness industry. Tell people to like, follow, subscribe. We're on YouTube, Instagram.
Love you guys. I have a game. Love you
I love
too.
you too.
Good
Good luck on your
luck.
game. Good luck, Zay. And make sure you're just sharing us with everyone, because this is more just about healing, talking, discussion. I have a place to relax, relate, and release.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that.
All right.
We need to make it weekly.
a weekly live.
I mean, why not?
Ooh, okay. As long as you're gonna help me.
I mean, you don't have to have all of the drinks every time.
No, I
Maybe
can-
we
I
can
can do
feature
the-
one,
I
and then
can
we
do
can
the drink of the week.
Yeah, and we can just sit on that topic and kind of,
As long as you're gonna help me do it. Now, don't be giving me no damn ideas and your ass ain't gonna be there. Shit. How about that? No, she ain't sleep.
No, I'm just playing. No, yeah, I enjoyed this. I definitely wouldn't mind.
Yay! Now I gotta
This was
host.
fun.
One of these days we'll have a studio. We will.
Period.
But until then, I love y'all. Big ups and thank you so much.
Yes.
Sip and slay, babe.
Make sure y'all follow me as well on TikTok and Instagram. Kiara, Q-U-I-A-R-R-A. Siobhan, S-H-E-J-V-O-N. Period.
Yes.
On both platforms, Instagram and TikTok. If you are into family and DIYs and stuff like that, that is what my page usually features. A lot of fun dancing videos with my kids, as well as, just being able to take care of yourself.
having
Self-care.
a son that has special needs.
Yep.
And being supportive of kids and parents in that realm. I love my daughter and I love my grandkids, and she does such a great job of being a mom.
Thanks.
And we're gonna twerk tonight too. We're going out. Just saying.
Hey, Trey saw your mom. Oh, hi, Kiki baby. Okay, we gotta go call Lauren because Trey just said my name.